All around the world, there are ancient ruins that just don't seem to make sense. They're monuments of stone and silence, built by cultures we've been told were basic, maybe even primitive. The official story is that all of these incredible structures were built with simple hand tools, brute strength, and generations of time. But when you get up close, when you really look at the details, a completely different story starts to take shape. A story of impossible precision, of engineering so advanced, it's like finding a modern circuit board inside a pyramid. It just doesn't fit the official explanation. This is a story about a lost technology, one that could force us to rethink everything we thought we knew about the ancient past. Take a look at the stones of Pumapunku in Bolivia, the granite boxes of the Serapeum in Egypt, the polygonal walls of Sacsayhuaman in Peru. The evidence is carved right into the bedrock of our planet. These aren't just old buildings. They are anomalies. They are like fingerprints from a forgotten chapter of our own history, one that challenges the idea that our technology has always moved in a straight line. What if our history isn't a straight line at all? We picture progress as a ladder, where we're always climbing up. What if history is more like a wheel, with incredible civilizations that rise to great heights and then fall, only to begin the climb all over again? What if we are a species with amnesia? High in the Bolivian Andes, at an altitude of nearly 13,000 feet, lie the shattered remains of a place called Pumapunku. It's a field of impossibly intricate stone blocks, some made of andesite, a volcanic rock so hard it laughs at modern steel. The largest of these stones is estimated to weigh 131 tons, equivalent to about 70 cars stacked together. That alone is a mind-boggling feat of logistics. But the real mystery isn't the size of the stones, it's the precision. The site is famous for its H-shaped blocks, cut with perfectly straight edges and impossibly clean 90-degree interior corners. To appreciate the difficulty, imagine trying to carve the inside corner of a sugar cube out of a solid block of steel using only a hammer and chisel. The stones are famous for being fitted together with the accuracy of a jigsaw puzzle, so tight you can't slip a razor blade between them. Modern engineers and stonemasons admit that even with our computer-guided lasers and diamond-tipped saws, replicating this would be a major challenge. And then you have the drill holes. There are stones here with small, perfectly round holes, drilled with a consistency that looks less like a hand-cranked tool and more like something off a factory assembly line. This has opened the door to some alternative theories. One is that the stones weren't carved, but were cast using an advanced geopolymer. Think of it less like carving a statue and more like having a recipe to turn rock into a liquid, pouring it into a complex mold and letting it harden into a perfect shape. It's a fringe hypothesis, but the society that built Pumapunku simply vanished, leaving their magnificent, shattered temple as an enduring enigma. No ancient site on Earth captures the imagination quite like the Giza Plateau. The Great Pyramid of Khufu is the last surviving wonder of the ancient world. It's built from an estimated 2.3 million stone blocks, some weighing up to 80 tons, all raised and placed with a precision that is, frankly, astounding. Its base, which covers 13 acres, is level to within an inch, a feat akin to building a dining table the size of a city block and ensuring it's perfectly flat. It's also aligned almost perfectly to true north, with an accuracy that seems to outstrip the available tools. It's like setting a digital watch using only a stick in the sand. For decades, we thought we had Giza figured out, but new technology is peeling back layers we never knew existed, like an onion revealing its hidden core. Non-invasive scans have revealed hidden voids and corridors, like the massive cavity discovered above the Grand Gallery in 2017. More recent scans through 2024 have supposedly detected other anomalies, hinting at unexcavated structures. This is where things get interesting for alternative researchers. One team, analyzing radar data in early 2025, put forward the highly speculative idea of a vast complex deep beneath the plateau. This idea is not accepted by mainstream archaeology, but it fuels the fringe theory that the Great Pyramid was never just a tomb, but was actually a massive functional machine, less like a silent gravestone and more like a humming engine for a forgotten purpose. Over in southeastern Turkey, a discovery was made that completely rewrote the first chapter of human civilization. It's a place called Göbekli Tepe, a sprawling complex of massive T-shaped stone pillars, intricately carved with animals and symbols. What's so important is its age. Radiocarbon dating shows it was built around 9,600 BCE. That's about 6,000 years older than Stonehenge. It was built by what we used to think of as simple hunter-gatherers, thousands of years before the invention of pottery, writing, or even the wheel. This discovery turns the standard timeline of human history on its head. The old model was that you invent farming, then you settle down, and only then do you have the time and resources to build big temples. Göbekli Tepe suggests the opposite. It's like finding out that someone wrote an epic novel before the alphabet was even invented. One researcher, Dr. Martin Sweatman, has proposed that the carvings aren't just art, but an astronomical record of a cataclysmic comet strike. This interpretation is not widely accepted, but it suggests the pillars are a kind of celestial warning sign, a stone billboard broadcasting a message across millennia. What if these so-called primitive people were far more advanced than we ever gave them credit for? After centuries of use, the entire site was deliberately and carefully buried. But why? It's like building the world's most beautiful cathedral and then immediately filling it with sand on purpose. It's a question we still can't answer. Half a world away from each other, two more sites tell incredible stories of ancient engineering. In the deserts of Jordan lies Petra, the rose-red city carved directly into sandstone cliffs by the Nabateans over 2,000 years ago. Its most famous building, the Treasury, is a masterpiece. But Petra's real genius was its control of water. In a bone-dry desert, they engineered a network of channels and cisterns that functioned like the city's arteries, pumping life-giving water to support a massive population. In late 2024, a new tomb was discovered directly beneath the treasury, adding another layer to the puzzle. Then we go to the Andes Mountains of Peru, to the breathtaking site of Machu Picchu. Built by the Incas in the 15th century, this city in the clouds is renowned for its mortarless construction, with massive granite blocks shaped and fitted together like pieces of a three-dimensional puzzle. And while this precision is amazing, archaeology has documented the impressive techniques the Inca used. It was a process less like a sculptor's quick hammer and chisel, and more like erosion itself, patiently grinding two massive stones against each other until they fit together as if they had grown that way. This is a testament to unbelievable patience, perfectly adapted for an earthquake-prone region. These walls were actually designed to dance during an earthquake, with the stones moving and then settling right back into place. But its true purpose? Was it a royal estate, a religious center? Like so many of these other sites, it was suddenly abandoned and simply lost to the world for centuries. From Bolivia to Egypt, Turkey to Peru, the stones are telling a story. It's a story that's still waiting to be fully understood. If you find these mysteries as compelling as we do and want to keep questioning the history we've been handed down, make sure you subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you don't miss our next investigation.